Alright, so we were gonna we were gonna wait in the line, but it's absolutely a joke. Why is nothing focusing? It's literally a joke. So we've parked about a kilometre away and gonna walk down, and if they let us in, they let us in. If they don't let us in, then tough titties. So we'll see when we finally get there. There's like 5 Ks of traffic on each road. The hottest thing I've ever seen already. Oh, it's got a corkscrew exhaust. 34. It's literally on the floor. Well, we finally made it. So I'm going to show you a couple of cars while Corey grabs oh, fuck! This is eats. Oofed. Dude. Oh, bag never said it. We got Koval's Expo here. Looks so sick. Oofed. GDIR. And it's so freaking tidy. I don't want to hear my car's a monster truck ever again. This thing is mint. Nice. King 2J. That's so clean. Oh my god. Nos bros. That is so freaking clean. Oof. I found it. Bro. This is what I want. A Starlet, full Glanzer kit on it. Looks so fat. Bro. It's got more meat than mine. It literally has more meat than mine. That is ridiculous. This is Faraz's car. It's got a dog box. Running like 500 odd kilowatt. Mental. And good wheel specs too. So I don't know if this one's all-wheel drive, but K24. Big turbo. Looks lit. Well, it's got the slicks on the back, so you would assume so. Corley's Evo. That's hot. You legit have one in your pocket. That's fuck. Carbon fiber king. It's literally everywhere. Oh, I love that shifter. I want that next. Lit. Mad AE86. Not a fan of the wheels though. Oof. That is a monstrosity. Fuck. Just about to unveil this thing. Don't even know what car it is. I'm guessing by the bonnet it's an S15. Really? Who knows? You get first look now.
Oh, they fucking knew it.
I told you it was a 15.
No, I didn't hear. Wasn't much of a guess.
Latest build from Concept Garage, guys. S15. It's a Focus time attack car. Track ready. Vertex Ridge wide body.
Lit. Jesus. Hashtag bring neons back. Yeah, this is Jade's Loco 4G. Get out the way, Riley. Pink thing is throwing flames out the hood. I think it's on methanol. We need to go check it out. That's insane. Not gonna lie, that was pretty lit. Literally lit. It was literally lit. Alright, we're ahead. It's getting way too late. We've seen heaps of cars, you would have all seen that. This thing's not focusing. I don't know, good enough for me. But yeah, we're gonna head home. Got to walk back to the cars now and then head back into Penrith.
Day 2.
Today, I've just been playing around with this double din head unit that I've bought. If you want to get the same one or whatever, it's the Sony Xav-Xa1000. So it's got the Apple CarPlay via USB on the front, and a lot of the Android units actually have touch buttons for your volume, which I'm not a fan of, because when you're trying to drive and you're trying to flick it, I've had a couple of like vans for last companies that had touch ones, and it's really a massive pain to try and hit certain things. So this one's got the knob on there, which is perfect. Who doesn't love a knob?
Got him!
Yeah, I just had to whip up some brackets because the last owner didn't have any brackets. Go figure. So yeah, original brackets go on here, they screw onto here, and then they go like L brackets almost, basically. I just made up these with just holes. I put them in the center by accident so you can see the holes in the center. I mean, I just gave it like 2 different, like, I guess, settings, and that's the setting I found. And yeah, I just did that on both sides. It's a double din, but it's only got the single mount, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that fits pretty good in the fascia. The only problem is because it's I think it's a 6.2 inch screen or something like that, but there's actually a small gap once this is fitted. It is what it is, and it's better than this ugly ass, no Bluetooth, shitty thing that's in here. So what I had to do, I had to get this made up. So what I got was I'll get it out now. I've got the ground connected, but this is a Mitsubishi Evo adapter for the plug for the actual car itself, and then goes to ISO. I always find going to ISO is the easiest. Instead of trying to get from a Mitsubishi to a Sony Xav-Xa1000 plug, you probably won't even ever find one. So instead of, they give you just this, and instead of just trying to heat shrink and do whatever else, I didn't want to do that. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go to all plugs. So this is ISO to the Sony Xav-Xa1000 16 pin plug, and then that's just ISO to the car, and just plug both ISOs in, and then that's it. That's everything connected basically. So there's an extra wire as well that's coming here for the handbrake or parking brake. Don't know what it's for, soon find out. I did pre-test it before I properly connected all these and everything works, so it doesn't seem to be a problem. Yeah, there's an illumination one as well, which I just haven't done because I think it will be fine, but you can put to your parkers or whatever, like whatever you turn your lights on, that it might dim the screen or something like that, but it should be fine. But yeah, I had to wait for the kit of these. They're like solder heat shrink things. Yeah, I burnt one of them, but yeah, they melt the solder on the inside and heat shrink it all in one, and they're perfect. So they're sealed and soldered, but didn't have to actually solder each one and then heat shrink, so it's perfect. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is hook the ISO into these, screw that back, put the cover on, and then test it, because I haven't actually put this in. I was doing this while the battery was charging and just connecting all the wires. It's really simple to do. Now I just remembered I've got my gauge as well, my AFR gauge here with boost gauge that I've got to hook into, because that was plugged into, that was wired off the last harness that I've got over there. That's like spaghetti, it's gross. So I'm just gonna heat shrink and solder these to this plug, and then we should be able to put this in straight away. I've done all the hard bit. If the brackets were really easy to make, I just measured how much was needed on the side, which is 20 mil by 50 mil, which is the size of the single din rail, and then bent it back about 80 mil or so, and then measured out where the holes were. I'm actually really keen to use this because it'll have Waze on it, which Waze is a great app because everyone notifies if there's cops or anything around, which is good because yeah, with our cars that we've got, modified cars today, sometimes you need a back road, let's just say that. So we'll get to putting this in, and yeah, I'll hook up this gauge, heat shrink it, do whatever else, and then we should just be able to plug it all in, screw it back, fit it, done. So I've just ran the microphone as well, just into the side pillar here, down the rubber, all the way down, around underneath, and it's come to here. So yeah, just gonna hook this into there, and then we can plug it all in. And just like that, we have it finally installed in the car, all plugged in with the screws in for my handy dandy brackets. Now we're gonna give it its first turn on, or second turn on. I turned it on to check it would work. Oh yeah. That's perfect. It's really, the thing with touchscreens as well, you don't know if they're got that little bit of lag, or you don't know where you press, like it's literally perfect. So, but I like that there's a knob there, because when I'm sitting over here, I can just twiddle it with my fingers, basically, if I need to turn it down. If we get the fascia, it should, I don't want to click it in just yet, because I want to get this gooey residue right there off. I don't know from what it was on before. Sits pretty in the center. It'll sit alright, but yeah, it does have that gap in between, so, but I guess it is what it is. You could have got the bigger screen and whatever else, but this is schmick for now, and it looks really tidy. We'll check out the Apple CarPlay, pretty short video and an easy install video anyway. It was just another mod for me to do. I do also have my, I'll get it now. I do also have the Tome Extreme, the Tome V2 installed on there already as well. I'm just at the moment just waiting for the gaskets to come in, and then I'll install that, and then should be able to drive it and actually test out the head unit and everything, and then be able to, yeah, I'm just waiting for gaskets basically. I didn't want to have to use that orange copper sealant on the whole thing again and again and again, when this exhaust I should be keeping on the whole time now. I won't be changing it, so, well, I say that, but who really knows. Alright, so a couple of days have gone past finally, and the gaskets have showed up. So this is what I was waiting on, because I'm not going to be changing the exhaust pretty much ever now, because this will be how it is. I didn't want to have to use the gasket maker, so I can actually use proper gaskets, bolt it up the one time, and then it's done, and there's no dramas. So I'm going to get to whipping these two on. We can finally take it off the jack stand. get it down off the jack stands.